Yeah.
Sure.
Alright.
Okay, edit. Upward. Scammer. You
I
scammer.
really can't edit. Alright, there we go.
Scammer.
Have a fun day. Hey guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and today I'm going to be showing you scams you need to look out for, and how to avoid them.
But it never hurts to prepare.
Alright, so once we get into... Alright, here we go. So,
You can leave anytime
when trading, there's a lot of many ways that you can scam people. And let me just show you a couple. Now, I have learned these the hard way, and I want to make this video so that you can, you know, see what to look out for and how to be safe about it, because there are ways to get around these. There's always ways to be safe about this. So don't think that, oh, I can't trade anymore because everybody's just gonna scam me. That's not the truth. Okay, there are some nice people out there, and there are plenty of people who will trade with you and not scam you. Alright, so one of the ones that I dislike the most is the one where people come in from the top. Now on this one, you'll be trading normally, right? And they'll just have a friend, and he'll just sit up here, right? Holding edits, and he'll just sit like this. And as soon as you drop your gun, he's gonna drop in and grab it, and then they'll kick you or taunt you or whatever they're gonna do. And you don't get that guy's gun. Another one that has, I'm just gonna tackle double teaming right now. Another one that has to do with, you know, having two people in the lobby is that, they land and spawn, right? And he's just like, oh, I'm AFK. He's like, oh yeah, my friend's AFK, he's not gonna do anything. And then he gives them host while you guys are trading. You don't realize it. You guys go to trade. He says, alright, you ready? And then you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm ready. And what's gonna happen is his friend's gonna kick you right after you say that you're ready. And then he's just gonna run over and just grab your gun, easy as pie. Now, the easiest way to avoid both of those is just not to trade with other people who are gonna be in duos. Like if you're gonna trade with somebody, make sure that it's just you and that person, because then they won't be able to double team you like that. They won't be able to kick you. But you know, if that's not really working for you, another way that you can do it is you can either have them place roofs on top, which is a soft counter, or the hard counter to the drop-in tactic, because you can also do it through walls and, you know, pick their stuff up. Another thing that you can do is just have them place traps on everything. Just trap the whole thing up, and that'll keep them from editing. Because if I put a trap on this floor, I can't edit it. You see, there's no circle button for me to edit, but I can still edit this. So that's just a thing to look out for. If it has a trap on it and like this and yours doesn't, that most likely means that they are going to try and drop you, and I will help you with how not to get dropped. So for instance, if somebody's going to drop you, they're usually going to have you stand over the open hole, or you're both going to stand over an open hole like this or something, and you're both going to be standing over an open hole, and you're just like, oh, this is safe, he's standing over a hole, I'm standing over a hole. Or you'll or you can't see the bottom, and you're like, let's pretend you can't see the bottom, and you're just like, oh yeah, you know, it's fine. He can't drop me. There's nothing below here. That always ask to see what's under the floors, under every single hole. You just want to make sure that everything is 100% safe. You don't want to, you know, get dropped or anything and then them take your guns, because it is very easy for me to just go like, oh yeah, drop the gun, and then you come up to the door and I'm just like ready, and then I just go like, boop. You're dropped, you can't get back up, and I can just walk right in here and grab it. Now, there are some soft counters to this. There's not really any hard counters to this, other than, you know, having floor traps. That's really the hardest counter to it, but there's other counters to it. Now, the other one is that you stand on top of your gun. That one, they usually won't, you know, edit you if you're on top of your gun, or if you're standing in the back, because if I'm trying to edit somebody, I want them to come up to the front, so I can just do that and make it look like I'm editing my wall. So I could just be like, oh yeah, just come up, and then just go like this, and drop you, and then there you go. You fell, you're up against a wall, that's a guaranteed spot. Another thing that you can do is you can keep moving. And this is a big one. If you just stand in the middle and you just move around, that makes it really hard for them to do it, because then if, you know, they edit you and you're jumping around, they're just like, oh, and then you're just like, oh, you didn't get me. You're like, why are you trying to scam? Then they're caught red-handed, and you're safe. You can still grab your gun, and hopefully you grab it before they, you know, redo that. Another thing, this is something that I actually thought of. I haven't used this, don't get the wrong ideas, but if you use something like this, actually I just thought of this right now. You see, it makes it very hard to look around. Like, everything gets like a weird tint to it. Then, you know, that tag team, to make it easily sneak up behind you and do something. And it's going to be very hard. Or if you're on the other side, you can't see like really anything. You can't see what they're doing, what gun they're dropping, because they could be dropping, you know, like a different gun that kind of looks like it, but not really, and then you go to grab it and you're like, oh snap, wrong gun. And then you got jibaited. Another thing I want to go over is called the stair trap. This one I never really understood. You know, this one takes a higher level of skill, but if I were to just go like this and put it sideways and then go like this and make a door, neither one of us can go through it. You're not going to be able to go through it. I'm not going to be able to go through it. But if you have an Outlander with dash, or like a ninja with the charge, I don't know why I don't have one on right now, but you can slide right through there. Also, another thing that people will do is they'll do this. So they'll have it go that way. No, not like that. They don't have it like that. But they'll have it like this, and they'll just have it on the side, right? And then while you're not paying attention, they're just gonna edit it like that. You'd be like, yeah, open the door, you come through. If I can do it correctly. I'm so sorry. I'm doing a bad representation right now. Please excuse my trashness. Then you could do it like that. You're already on the other side, and they're stuck on this side. They're stuck where they can't get to you. They would be stuck on this side. You've already grabbed their gun, and they're like, well, why can't I get through? And then they're like, oh, you put that there. And they're like, oh dang, and they can't get in from this side. There is no possible way they are getting in from this side. No entry. Not if they have a dash, not if they have a ninja. There's nothing is going to save them. They are stuck. One more thing I want to tackle. There's, well, actually, I guess this counts as two. We'll go with two. There's, let's say, if I have a 20 power level siege breaker, and I said I'm gonna trade this 82 siege breaker, and you're like, oh, I want to get a picture. You get a picture of the 82 siege breaker. You're like, oh, that looks pretty good. All right, let's do this. And then they drop this bad boy. They grab your gun, you grab their gun, and they come over and they're like, what the hell is this? This is a 20 power level. You said it was 82. And you're like, oh, yeah, about that. You got scammed. And you're just like, what? And then they kick you or something. I don't know. And then after that, you know, you got scammed. You're sitting there. You're feeling raw behind. And that picture way is a soft counter to this, because not very many people are going to have, you know, something like this compared to their other weapons. Nobody's really gonna have, you know, some 20 power level gun that they're just saving, while they have, you know, also a higher power level weapon that they are, you know, secretly using or something like that, that they're not going to trade to you and scam you like that. That is very uncommon. I don't think I've ever heard or seen anybody do that. And that is very unlikely. So the picture strat, strongest strat against that. I take that back. There's other strats. So let me just show you this real quick. This is the hardest counter to it. If you come over here and you place a stair, right? And you know, I come over here. And I drop my gun. So I dropped this, right? You can come over, and if you look just right there you go. You can see that that's a 20 Krypton sword, and I can't pick it up. Now, you gotta make sure the person doesn't have edits, because it's very easy to take it like that. But this is also a very good counter to this tactic that I am about to show you right here. Let's say, you know, oh, I want to trade for, I don't know, for Spectralite. Let's say I want to trade for a Spectralite ore. So I drop this in the corner, and you drop, I don't know, your gun in the corner. And then you guys come through, and you're like, oh, that's only one. Or let's say he's gonna give you 4, and you're like, oh, that's only one. Well, he scammed me, and he took your gun. An easy way to counter that. And honestly, this is the best tactic in the game, how to not get scammed. Because if I drop 4 here, just like with the power level, I can look right here and see that that is for Spectralite, and I can't pick it up. If you can hear that, I am pressing square right now. Cannot pick it up. And feel free to try this, you know, at your own basis to make sure that this is, you know, true, and getting the practice defense against this. That's pretty much the toughest counter to that. Also, another thing is the durability scam, which is a very hard scam to, you know, like, not get scammed by, because somebody could just be like, oh yeah, I have this long arm enforcer like I do right now, and you're like, oh, let's check it over here. And so you drop it, and that's a really low durability. They're gonna come over here, look at it, and they're gonna go like, oh yep, that's a long arm enforcer 1 of 6. All right, seems legit. You come over here and pick it up. The only way to counter that, and this is only if they don't have a weak one and a full one, is if you do the picture strat. They have to send you a picture so that you don't get scammed. That is the only way that you are going to stop that. That's really just it. Another way to, stop with the double buddy thing is that if you before you trade, you take a look around. You're just like, alright, nobody's around me. His teammate's over there. He doesn't have host. Alright. Because I have had times where I am on the brink of trading and I look up. Even with a roof on the building, he still was just sitting there, just like this, and ready to drop in. So make sure you look, and I didn't realize that he was there until I looked around and saw him standing there. So those are the most efficient ways that I know how to stop scamming and how to prevent you from getting scammed. Please don't use these tactics to scam other people. And here are some demonstration clips.
Hello?
Yep.
Can I post?
Huh?
Can I post?
I don't need host. Just pick a side. Last time I gave you, like permission.
Can you invite me to a party because it's too loud to, like, hear you in this?
Alright, I
Sent you a friend request, so. You could join my people and mute everyone except me.
I'll just invite you.
Did you accept my friend request?
We're just trading.
Hold up.
Alright, what are you looking for? Rare guns, cheap guns, blue guns, red guns.
Well, my highest power level is an 82, like this knock right here.
So I'll just list off my, what are you looking for? That'll make it easy, because I have a wide variety.
Anything that's like 82 or higher is what I'm looking for.
Alright,
Can you
I have,
craft 106s?
I can craft 82s, and I have a 106.
Okay, I'll give you 11 malachite if you craft a 82.
If I'm gonna craft one, you're gonna pay more. What would you do for an 82 dam buster?
I only have an 82 knock, that's my highest thing. Like, Dam Buster I probably can't trade for, you're not gonna take any of my things.
What other 82s do you have?
I just have a knock, that's 82, that's it.
I have an 82 knock in my storage.
I got a 58 Gravedigger.
Would you do 58 Riptide for the 58 Gravedigger?
No. I have an equalizer with a legendary roll on it.
Oh, that's the purple scar. What'd you do for 58 quick shot, Founder's quick shot?
I will give you 50 Hydra, that's my 50 Hydra.
58 Hydra.
Give you, and 5 copper.
Can you do something else other than Hydra? Because I can craft this.
I'll give you 10 rainbow crystals.
Drop it on the back. It's a 6-star material, right? Here, do you want me to stand back here? Right here?
Can I have edits so I can like?
I'm all the way back here, buddy. There's no way I can edit that fast. I don't have any movement abilities. So.
I can do it that fast. You want me to show you?
Like, even if I were to like edit that fast, I can't even edit that fast. Even if I were to stand over here, which I'm gonna have my sniper out, if I were to go like this, you have plenty of time.
Smoke it.
Can you accept my friend request? You gonna accept it?
Are you gonna drop the crystal?
10?
Just drop like 1, just so I can see that you have it. How do I know that's not Shadow Shard?
It's not. I can come show you if you come check.
That looks a lot like Shadow Shard.
You want to come check? It's only 1. You can check. It's
Wow, that really is rainbow. Alright, how much of it do you have?
193.
Jeez. How much would you do an 82 Dam Buster for 5? I mean, not for 5, for 50.
For an 82 Dam Buster?
It has all purple perks and golden durability.
For 50?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright.
Okay, edit.
Upward.
Scammer.
I
Scammer.
really can't edit. Alright, there we go.
Scammer.
Have a fun day.
We're ready to expand again. When you're
Oh.
ready to start the fight, select
Oh,
expand
wait a second,
shield
that's
from the
just
Storm
proper
Shield
laggy.
console.
I just want to trade outside. What will you trade for Spectre, right? Or because one of my friends gave it to me. It's 4 of it. It's only 4.
Only 4?
Yeah.
Would you do a 58 helium shotgun for it?
58 what?
58 helium shotgun?
I don't know. That seems too good. Sorry, but I
What,
don't
what,
know.
what weapons do you use? So I'll give you a higher power level.
I need to go in my storage.
Like, what guns do you use?
I have a blue breacher. I got given quite a few of these. I got an 82 Nocturno. I got an 82 Siege Breaker.
I'm saying,
Right
what
here.
weapons do you use?
Do I use?
Yeah.
Mainly, probably my Nocturno and my Breacher.
I don't have high level nocturne.
Wait, do you have any Bright Core? I'll give you 4 Spectre. Or I got told it was really rare, and someone gave it to me.
Would you do it for an 82 Krypton sword?
What? Sorry.
Would you do the Spectralite for an 82 Krypton sword?
What Is that a gun?
It's the sword that I have right now.
Here. You pick it up, and then you can just don't
Okay,
kick
just drop
me.
it.
Is that a fair trade or is it not?
What's? I'm confused. What are we doing?
I just gave you the spectralite.
Alright. So what do you want me to do?
Oh, I thought we were trading for it. Okay.
Do you got any grave diggers?
None that I want to trade.
Okay.
What are you looking for though? Other than,
Can I have hers? I have hers.
huh?
Can I have hers, please?
Host?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, are you gonna drop your guns?
Yeah, because I'm gonna drop my guns. That's it.
Alright.
Let's see. Okay. So, would you like a 106 pumpkin launcher? I mean, yeah, that 106.
Now that right there could cause some trouble.
106 bazooka. And I've got like a Nox and I've got 2 of them.
Okay.
I've got like
Bless you.
oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I've got like loads of materials if you need, like
Do you have obsidian?
yeah. Nah. The only thing I don't have. The only
Do you have shadow shard?
shadow. Oh, I've only got 1 of them.
You only got one.
Yeah. The rest, yeah, I've got moon glow, rainbow, spectralite, sunbeam.
Yeah, I got rainbow and spectralite. I had this one kid earlier who he didn't know what spectralite was. One of his friends gave it to him. He just gave it to me for free. I was just like, wow, alright.
Oh, yeah. Do you got like any 106s or?
I have 106 long arm enforcer. That's pretty much it.
Can you share them to me? Can you share them? I'll make you his. There you go. Can you drop them? I need to probably do though.
Oh, you right there. Alright. You don't have edits, right?
No, I don't have it.
Whack the wall behind you. Like whack it.
Oh,
Alright. Yeah.
you got any other 106s? Or
No, but I have
higher?
I have 2 of these 82 dam busters.
No, I've got damn best too.
Alright.
82.
Is there like
how much grave diggers do you have?
I only have 1. 'Cause I only wanted 1, so I got 1. Do you want an 82 the 82 dragon rocket launcher? Because I have that in my storage.
And what would you need for that?
I don't know what's your offer.
Do you want any ores like moon glow, rainbow,
How much malachite would you do for it?
malachite? How much do you need? How much would you do with it?
How much would you do? 75 for it?
90, 60.
60?
Yeah,
Alright.
because I didn't really have enough. That's all.
Alright.
That deal?
Let me go grab it real quick. Alright, I also have some other guns in here if you're interested. I'll just...
Yeah, I need guns. I'm really looking for guns.
I mean, I have funny guns, just tell me what type you want.
If you could like offer the grave digger, then I'll drop you so much stuff for that. Literally so much.
Like what?
I'll give you the rarest ores in the game too, like loads of things.
Let's just do the
Yeah.
The Dragon's Fury. This thing. Great, you want to look at it first?
It's 60, yeah?
Yeah, 60.
And is that full durability?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Is it, wait, what's the power?
it's 82.
Oh, yeah, that's good, man. That's good, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you looking at your Malachite?
My Malachite is there.
Huh? Yeah.
You said this is 80. Hello?
What? Hello?
Hello?
You have 12 rainbow crystal, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to legit trade.
Alright, I have a couple 106s.
Alright. I'll send you a screenshot of my rainbow. I don't care.
Alright.
When you're ready to start the fight, select Expand Shield.
100.
And also, can you send me a screenshot of your 106s?
I'm just gonna send a picture of my long enforcer.
Okay.
I just want to trade that. Actually, I have an easier way to do this. Here. Here, Drav, come here.
Alright.
One of my friends should. It's so that you don't have to send screenshots. So, here, stand on the other side. If I drop a gun over here, like, let's say if I drop this, you can see what power level it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't pick it up. Like, try picking it up.
No, I can't.
Yeah. So, I'll show you. You can drop this. That's the long arm enforcer, 106.
Here.
And that's the sitting crystal. I am. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Worked really hard on this, and I hope you guys use this information so that you don't get scammed in the future. As always, stay sexy and subscribe.